Okay, folks, that time of year where I'm not quite ready to tear my garden down, but I got so many peppers here I need to go and harvest. So I figured I'm harvest what I have. I got tons of peppers, and I actually have a few other things that have come ripe. A few persimmons. I know it's early in the season, but I usually do get some ripe in September. Then I ran into this guy here. What the hell? I mean, really? I don't know what's going on with stuff. I found about 5 persimmons like this. This one's a male. The female looked like it had, well, it looked like it was two things. So like, well, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I do have some persimmons in here that are just a few, but I have all these jalapeno peppers, and I need to get ready to start on my fall garden. I've already planted a bunch of seeds. I've up potted a bunch of seedlings. So I know I don't need all these peppers or all these pepper plants for the rest of the season. So I'm going to harvest a bunch of them. I'm probably going to make some more jalapeno poppers. And these are good sized peppers too. Hope you can kind of see them. Maybe I can let you get a better view. I mean, these are good sized peppers. A few small ones in there, but still, they're good. Very good. And I hope I'm not about to have some type of reaction, because I touched one of these plants and I almost felt like something stinging me. Not like a bee, but just something almost like I won't say an allergic reaction, because I'm just now getting over a rash from something that seems like poison ivy, but it could have been my persimmon plants. Not persimmons, my fig tree. Apparently, some people do get rashes from, I guess, brushing up against leaves or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if it was taking me a couple weeks for most of that rash to go. So these are more peppers than I need. Yeah, that one's gonna be nice. Yes, your jalapeno peppers will turn red if you leave them on long enough. These are a jumbo variety. And I've been busy doing other stuff, and I haven't really taken the time to harvest. I have all of these. I have bell peppers. I have cayenne peppers. And honestly, I have more plants than I need. But that's what I got. So I'm not going to complain about having. You never really want to complain about having too much. So even though it's more than I need, I'm happy. Left these guys on way too long. That's how busy I've been. Way too long. They'll go into the compost. So like I said, I have a lot of seedlings going. I know I'm going to forget a bunch of them. I have regular cauliflower. I have purple cauliflower. I have regular broccoli. I have purple broccoli. I have kale, collard greens, mustard greens. Actually, well, I have mustard greens that I planted from seed. I also have a bunch that, if you've seen one of my shorts on it, I have some that are at least 10 that are volunteer plants. And crazy thing is, you wouldn't think that they would have come up in July, because that's when they did. I started noticing them in mid-July. 95 degrees out. But hey, I'm not complaining. I was just surprised that the seeds germinated. But you know, Mother Nature does what it does. So, but I still did plant some more plants. I'm probably going to plant them all tighter this year. Get as much production as I can. And I definitely won't be complaining because I have people I can give it away to. Or I can blanch them and keep them myself. I know, tons of peppers. But I'll freeze some. I'll blanch, well not blanch, I'll freeze some. I may dehydrate some. Got a new dehydrator. Bell peppers, even though this one's kind of small. That plant was hanging on the ground. But this one here is a pretty good size. That one's small, but still usable. Some bug or something got to it. So probably time for me to take it off anyway. Like I said, it was hanging on the ground. A lot of these didn't get super large. This one here got messed up. I think they call that sun scalding. So I'm probably going to harvest all my bell peppers, no matter what size, because I do want to take these plants up. Oh, I forget. I'm going to do what they call, hope you can see me in this position. I'm going to do what they call overwinter. At least maybe 3 or 4 of my pepper plants. That way, in the spring, if I overwinter them properly, I will be able to put them in the garden earlier than any of my other plants, or earlier than any other peppers that I will grow. And basically, overwintering involves cutting most of the branches off. I know you can see this one. I would cut most of the branches off, maybe leave 3 or 4 good stems, have no leaves on them, stick them in a pot, stick them maybe in my garage, maybe in my basement, and some people can successfully overwinter a plant like that. Not all plants, but you know, pepper plant, it's been done, so I figure I'll give it a try, because instead of having this plant 1 year, I'll have it 2, maybe 3 years. And since it's been such a good plant, I will it would be nice to be able to have the same plant again for next year. Nice, because you know what you're getting. Good production. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take them all off of this one too. It's produced well, but not sure which ones I'm actually going to keep for next year. But have a nice selection of plants to choose from. My poor little basket is looking kind of sad, but I look like that, get kind of happy. So join me over here. I know you might be wondering what that is. That's shade cloth I bought. I had it spread over the entire garden for part of July. It was just ridiculously hot. So I figured I would do something to help protect the plant some and protect me. It's amazing how the temperature change was when I would get under here and I had to do work in the garden. It would be like it felt like a 10-degree change just for having it covered. So if you've considered shade cloths, well, that was bad. If you've considered shade cloths, definitely, they are worth it. Because not only did it help protect like I said, it protected my fruit and vegetables. And since it wasn't as hot in here, it encouraged me to get out here and do more work. Because the last thing I really want to do is get out here and in the heat. This one I'm definitely going to pull up, so I'll toss that in the compost. Now some of these, yeah, something got to a couple of them, or maybe a sun scald, whatever they call it. But you look at the bell peppers. Yes, that's kind of bad, but I'll harvest part of that, cut part of it up. And I'm not sure if these bell peppers were meant to be the red variety, but just like the jalapeno peppers, if you leave the green peppers on long enough, they will turn red. Now I have all these cayenne peppers. I'm just picking and pulling because it's way too many for me to be trying to be cute and cut them off. I have more things than I need. Well, I'll take that back. So I made some pepper sauce. Another video. I made pepper sauce and used it a few times. Absolutely loved it. You know, pepper sauce you pour over collard greens and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Just a handful. And that plant has tons more on it. But yeah, I did pepper sauce. Absolutely loved it. I went through one jar of it. And I ordered some bottles because I just put the pepper sauce in mason jars or bell jars. I really want to put in something where I can, pour it out like I'm pouring ketchup or something like that. And I will make more, give some away to family. When you have this much produce, you really want to figure out different ways to put it to use. Or, like I said, you can give it away. I've done that. I will probably save maybe 2 of these pepper plants until the end, when I will try to overwinter them. Hope I don't forget. And even though I'm pulling a ton off this plant, like I said, these plants were crazy productive. I remember when I first put them in, the jalapeno peppers were taking off, my bell peppers were doing pretty good, but these guys, they were late in flowering, or much later than my other plants. I was a little concerned. Looks like my concerns were unnecessary. These have been absolutely crazy productive. I've grown them before, but it's been years. And as I said, I've been busy. I am working on something that I mentioned earlier this year. I am going to start raising quail. So I've been busy making a quail hutch. 90% finished. And the quail hutch is going to be, well, quail hutch is right there. I might make it 2 levels. That's why the boards are so tall up top. Haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to, at least for this year and possibly next year, I'm just going to leave it at 1 level. And I'm going to see how successful I am at raising quail, how productive they are as far as producing eggs and producing more quail. Because no, I am not a vegetarian. With the, and I've talked about this before as far as the way food is nowadays. Don't you get sick of the recalls? Almost every other week, something's getting recalled. This and that, and it's like, come on, guys. Lettuce. I can't tell you how many times lettuce has been recalled. I've never had a recall in my garden. Not once. Grow your own food. And I kind of want to say grow your own food if you can. But I know you can. Even if you don't have space, you can probably grow a little of your own food. Even if it's just a little something. There's a certain feeling you get when you grow something with your own hands. Whether you plant a seed, whew, another way back here, 2 more jalapeno plants. Those plants are kind of small, but still, look at these fat peppers. Okay. Well, my basket is full. So I'm going to let me talk to the people. Make sure I can talk to the people on camera. Anyway, so obviously I'm not finished. I'm going to take this basket in, unload it, come back out and finish it up, hopefully. Then I have more peppers on the side of the house. I have banana peppers and I have some red bell peppers. And I think that's all I have on the side of the house. So anyway, or do you want to join me? Tell you what, I'm going to go out there and get these. I'm going to get rid of these, fill it back up, and maybe I'll just speed up the video. Well, I don't have a ton of peppers on the side of the house, so I'm just going to pick, because I'm probably going to be pulling these plants. So I'm even pulling the tops, the tiny ones. Yeah, some mess over here. Yep. Oh, these are my turnip greens. The ones that volunteer plants. Some of these aren't looking great, but I haven't been doing anything for. I've been watering over here some, but there's tons of small ones down here. There's two though. So I'm going to dig them up probably this weekend and replant them. Pepper, yeah. Look at that. Some of these guys are kind of long too. Good size. Yeah. These are the sweet banana peppers. Definitely going to be canning these. And even with the sweet ones, leave them on long enough. Look at that. I've already harvested these once. Made some cut up peppers and canned them for putting in salads and sandwiches. So that's that. So I'm about peppered out. I still have some more stuff to do, but I think we'll take a break. 2 baskets of peppers, 4 or 5 different varieties. Absolutely loving it. I'll find some to give away, but I'm going to try to keep as many as I can. Can them, dehydrate them, dry them, whatever. Eat them. Anyway, let's get out there and get a little dirty. Let's get ready for the fall.